And welcome to part 3 of Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle 2. In this part, they're going to be finishing the first half with stages 10 through 13. And this first stage, there are a lot of gimmicks you have to be aware of, and one of them is that you have to get that pickaxe in the wide open area. You do have to be aware of coyotes. Coyotes can go up pipes, and they will chase you. The thing you do have to worry about is whenever awkwardly placed Yosemite Sam's attack, and, or not attack, but they do just stop whenever they want, kinda like, Daffy Duck in the first one. And I also think that, after playing this game, I'm gonna have to come to the conclusion that Yosemite Sam is actually my most hated enemy. I think I'd have to go with the Bulldog as my second one, but you'll see that when you'll see that. Because, one thing I felt like I did wrong in part 2 was that I felt like I really rushed it, and I felt like I rushed some of these things, and, well, that's because I'm actually going to be out of town for a week starting Monday, so I might actually have to upload this entire series by then. We'll see. But yeah, here you do have to be aware of coyotes and mice that chase you, and in this part you also have to use the doors to your advantage, and just like Zombieland, when in doubt, know your way out. And here the coyotes choose not to surround me, but fortunately I do have that bomb as my backup. And let's see, we're gonna need to go to the right and take the pipe up. Well, we can't do that until we get rid of this coyote, or get rid of one of those coyotes. That doesn't really matter. This was actually a pretty risky idea by my part, because it was either get swarmed by the coyotes or I had to deal with Yosemite Sam, and for all I know, he actually could have been right on top of me, and that would have sucked. You can get yourself more lives, and they do throw a lot more lives at you later on, because you're probably going to end up burning through them at certain points. And here you get the shield, and just make sure you use it to get through all the doors, as well as get to the end. And there's the last one. You can actually get a bomb here. Or actually, no, you don't get a bomb, you get a hammer. Because you're going to need that hammer to break the block and finish the stage. And might as well just do that. You could either blow up the ghost or try and outsmart him, one of those two. Either way, it's all good. So here in stage 11, it's pretty much the same setting, and you want to get that pickaxe first, and make sure you go through all the doors on both sides, because there are going to be two bulldogs at the bottom, and yeah, you're going to want to go up, or you're going to want to stay up first, and then take on those guys at the bottom for later on. And right now I'm just collecting weapons and hammers. And you just had to drop down from ropes in order to get to some of these doors. But it's really not that bad, though. Yeah, you want to wait for that bulldog to go up before you end up taking the rope. And they can also go up the ropes, too. Or they can walk on them. So here it just takes good timing to get to the third key. And since I can, I might as well take the warp. For this one, you could either break the block and let Tweety out, or you can just drop down to the right and not have to waste an arrow on him. In this part, there's gonna be one Bulldog, one Tasmanian Devil, and two Sylvesters. So having 4 arrows is actually gonna make this thing a lot easier, because that way you can just deal with all of them as they go by. But for some reason, I just felt like a total pacifist in this one, or in this entire run of this game, because I guess I was either, I don't know, I guess I was just trying not to be too, wasteful with my weapons, because there were a lot of places where I actually had to just get around enemies compared to times where I could just shoot them, because this game really doesn't throw as many those pushing weapons as they do in the first one. There's actually a lot fewer of them. And once you see Crazy Castle 3, there's actually a lot more of them. Anyway, you can just get the shield to finish the stage up. You do have to take this up panel in order to get to the 7th key. And there was actually a pipe on the right, so I'm gonna have to drop down and get to that one. The reason I did get the shield when I did was that you don't want to be caught blind going down either the shield or either the pipe or when you're dropping down, because you could land on top of an enemy, and as you know, you'd have to start this whole stage over, and that can actually get really annoying in the later stages. But with that, we're done with stage 11. Stage 12 features a lot of pipes, and I really hate this level because going down pipes is actually going to take forever. It's also really easy to get lost. It's also even easier to get trapped by either Yosemite Sam or mice. And the thing that annoys me the most about this stage, besides how long it takes just to go through the pipes, is the fact that you can end up landing on top of an enemy with those pipes. And it's actually not until Crazy Castle 3 where they fix that. But I'll get to that when we get to that game. Anyway, you're gonna want to use the pipes to get to either bombs or lead to other pipes, because in this stage 6 of the keys are actually on top, but you have to figure out how to get there. And right here I just get myself a bomb. I mean, all the keys are actually in the same spot, you just have to figure out how to get to those keys. And it's either through looking around or through a lot of trial and error are the best ways to do it. And here I just decide to blow up Yosemite Sam, so he doesn't cause me any more trouble in the future. There are those keys. Now all you have to do is just take this pipe down. And once you actually get to that spot, you're pretty much done with the stage. All you have to do after that is just take the warp, and then get these 3 keys, take the pipe up, and then the last 3 keys are actually going to be all in the line too. So yeah, this level is really actually kind of tedious, but it's not really that challenging. And let's just finish this off. And now for the last one for this video. And this is actually just a gimmick stage. What you have to do is get the hammer and make sure you choose the precise order as to when or which blocks to break and when to drop down, because that's the only way to get all 8 keys, and if you do screw up you have to kill yourself on the foghorn leghorn. And right here you need to use a pickaxe to get all the other ones. And the exit's going to be on the right, and all the doors, or the 2 remaining doors, have keys in them. So as long as you choose right, you're good. Other than that, the stage really isn't that tough. I guess this was like a gimmick level or something. I don't know. But yeah, all I gotta do now is just get to the exit. And with that, I will see you in the next part, which I'll probably upload later today. I mean, with my schedule the way it is, I'll have to obviously upload these a lot quicker. But with that, I'll see you next time.